Good morning, namaste. Welcome to the Yin Yang class. So today, just no especially focus, just stretching. Because stretching is so good for the body, good for the cells, good for the fascia, good for your energy flow, good for everything. So let's start. So come and sit comfortable, both sitting bones, hands just resting down on your knees. Roll your shoulders backwards and down, chin slightly in. Close your eyes. And just take a deep breath and a big sigh out. Repeat that 2 more times. Big breath in and a big sigh out. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Then bring the normal breath back. Just breathing into the belly. Just feel the belly. From there, building up the spine. All the way up. And then bringing your hands together. And here we start to make a good intention or a good mind setting. To give respect and gratitude to the place where you are. Respect and gratitude to the time where we're living in. Respect and gratitude for yourself, no matter what. And respect and gratitude for everything that's around you. And respect and gratitude for the old wisdom and knowledge where we still can learn from. So from that, open your eyes, bring your hands down, soles of the feet together, and then choose bending forwards. And now, with your thumbs placing on the ball of the foot, K1, that's a very important point to stimulate your life force. So under the ball of the foot in the middle, there you press, and then bending forwards. Another pressure point, you can bring your thumbs. I will show it a little bit closer. You bring your thumbs like on the inside corners of your eye cuts, and then you rest on it. So you can choose which one you like to do. And if you have blocks, you can always work with a block to support the head. Of course, blocks and cushions under your knees and hips. Then head bowing forward, rounding the spine, stretching backside, the whole backside, the hip, the big muscles of the hips, and then you rest. Create more healthy cells in your body. The cells need to stretch when they get healthy. Lean backwards, just enjoying the flow, the sensations. Wibble maybe a little bit to left and right with the legs. So come and sit on the middle of the mat. Bending your right knee and bring your toes backwards. Your heel is very close to your hip, to the pelvic, so you don't sit on it. And then lean backwards and lift your hips. Bring your tailbone under and then land again. So you always lean a little bit to your left because you don't sit on your elbows, if possible. If not, you stay on your hands. For my body, it's very nice to have my left leg bend and fall over to the left, what we call like a deer pose. So it's a layback deer pose. And if possible, you can go lying down all the way, or maybe with a lot of cushion under it. If you see my right knee is coming a little bit off the mat, that's totally fine, and nothing is getting damaged with that. Only the pressure on your ankle is maybe getting more. So bring something soft under your ankle. I have my yoga mat and my carpet, so there's enough softness there. And then just feeling a stretch. The target area is the quadriceps, this big muscle on the front of your muscle on your upper leg, and also the attachment of that, but also the attachment of the other muscles here, and the ellipsoid muscle on the inner inside of your hip flexor area. So really bring your tailbone under so that the lower spine is getting a little bit more flat, because we have there also a back bending. But how more we're flattening the lower back, how more we're stretching the front. And a lot of people have a shortness on the front, and that's affecting again the hips, the knees. So even it has a relation with the IT band. So we need to have a long, and with all the biking in Amsterdam, a lot of people have shortness or walking trap. There's chairs up. That was Dutch, and so we create a lot of tension in it. And also for the people who don't do anything, they maybe do almost less, riding a car, sitting, working, sitting, and using muscles not so much. Like if you use your muscles 3 days not, so like you are down 3 days doing nothing, then muscle strength is shrinking really. I don't know exactly the percentage, but really, really big time. But in that process, when the power of the muscle is getting less, in the same time, the fascia started sticky, like a cohesion. The cells are really sticky together. And after 3 days, you are really stiff and it's really hard to stretch it out. So with this technique for a long time in pose, then we're really opening this stickiness. So the time is very, very important in yin yoga. Time and relaxation, stretching to your maximum in a relaxed, comfortable state. So if it's not comfortable, use more props, get less deep. Maybe the solution, like my body, is to bring my knee bent to the side. And so finding a solution that it's comfortable, but a nice, deep, deep stretch for a long time. The breath is soft in the body. So coming more into this state of rest and digest. Just a couple of breaths. And then the way to coming out, I always, because also my leg is to my left, I turn my shoulders to the left, so I roll to my side. So then there's less weight on my right knee. So I can pull myself up from my hands to my side. And then walking forward, stepping with my left foot forwards, placing my hands or use your blocks to lean on, and then glide or step with your right leg backwards. Put your knee down and then bring both hands to the inside and coming down into the gaggle. So now twist or we shift the focus on the front leg, on the left, going deeper there. But still, you can work on your uh, hip flexor. So you can also choose in doing a one leg twisting dragon. So you go a little bit more into this hanging position in your right and then lean to that and then bringing your left hand on the left knee. So the left hand. So one leg twisting dragon or the gaggle into the middle and then coming down. You can also stay on your elbow and then coming down. So see what you like. My hip flexors are very tight, so I do the one leg twisting dragon. And if you have a lot of cushions, you can bring cushions uh, under your right side so you can lean on. You can walk your left foot a little bit more to your side to make it more comfortable if you like. But bring enough cushions that you're comfortable in it. And then pick up again this really soft breath in the belly. You can use your ocean sound, this sound back in the throat. It's like you're drinking water. Just a couple of breaths. And then bringing your hands back in the middle, bringing the weight a little bit backwards so you can bring your left leg backwards. So come lying down on your belly just for a little bit to feel, to relax, to take your rebound, feeling the effect of the postures. And then press yourself up in the cobra, over the knees, walk your knees a little bit closer. And then go sitting to the back, lean a little bit over to your left so you can stretch your right leg and go sitting in the half saddle again. And if you cannot do it in this way, just bring your both legs to one side, go sit, and then bringing your left foot backwards. Hands backwards, bring your tailbone under, let you feel a stretch here. Then if it's okay, then go backwards. For my body, it's better to have my knee, right knee to the right. Then my left knee is coming up, but that's totally fine. And then I go lying down. You can use as many props if you like. Try to bring your tailbone more under to feel the stretch in the front. And then close your eyes. Just breathing. Just relaxing in this posture. Just working out the front myofascial line and the core myofascial line. If you look to the meridians, it's stomach and spleen. And when they are flowing well and these organs are balanced, we feel stable, we feel grounded, connected to the earth, more peace in mind, more contentment in what we feel. So remember these qualities of these two meridians. And knowing that not only that is happening, but more on the physical way, completely into the cells. All the cells in the body has a plus and minus, like the ions, like yin and yang, or like a battery, electric lead on every cell. And when we're stretching, then this got in balance. So we balance ourselves when we're stretching. Stretching is so healthy on cell level, on fascia level, on joint level. It's when the fascia, when the muscles starting to stiff, the bones from the joints are pressing too much into each other, so we get more like losing the cartilage of it, and then most people get problems in the joints. So we need to create space, but not losing the stability. So that's why we do also a young part in this class. Stability, strength, coordination are also important, but first we need to create space in our bodies. We need to create healthy cells. So in your life, you need to balance the stretching, the deep stretching, the yin part, and have the strength, stability, coordination. And that can be with running, that can be with other sports, bicycle. But you need to have then like stretching before, after, or one day only stretching, another day working on muscle strength and coordination. Or bang it in one class like the yin yang class, like today. So the alarm went, so we can turn out to the right to let the weight coming off the knee, and then from the side, you run forwards. You step forwards. You bring your hands on the inside. You step with the left backwards. Do it on your way. Using as many props and cushions, like maybe like this cushion, you can bring, and then leaning over it, and then doing this one twisting dragon, or just a small gecko dragon. And so using your props, and your head is just how you like it. So I need to work on my hip flexor, so that's why I do this one leg twisting dragon. The head can be just neutral, or if you like, you can let it hang down or looking up, just how you feel like. Now your foot, the right one, you can walk more to your side. Twisting dragon, but it's not so much a twist, it's more that you're hanging in your hip flexor. Don't turn too much that you really go to your side. So still you have to feel it a little bit on the front. And focus again on the breath deep in the belly, using this ocean sound breath. And just be with every thought, every memories popping up, or feelings, sensations. Just let everything be. Don't grab. Don't stay still with one and involving and making things of it. Just let everything be how it is now. And like I'm looking outside and see the clouds passing by. So that you have to do with your thoughts. Just let them flow and passing by. Just 3 more deep breaths. And then placing your hands, bringing your weight backwards. Bring your front leg back and lie down on your belly again. Just to feel the rebound of the practice. So make sure your legs are on hip distance. And then bring your pubic bone a little bit more into the mat. Use your Ujjayi breath, the ocean breath, the breath with the sound. And then lifting the right leg. And then stretching your left arm forwards. And bringing your right hand back on the lower spine. So you have one line. So now have we moving into the yang part. So we were stretching the front and now strengthening the back. So now look into your left hand and then bring your left hand back and then put your head down and put your right leg down. So both legs are down, you're lying on your right side of your face. And now lifting the left leg and the right arm going forward. So lift the head, you're stretching. And you look again to your hand. Try to bring them really up, but don't lose your pubic bone. Stay pressing the pubic bone into the mat. And then exhale, you bring the arm back, you look to your hand, and you bring the left side of your face down. Now right leg goes up, left arm goes forwards. Feel this diagonal line. Then look into your hand and then moving again, hand with your face to the left, put your left side, the right side down. And then left leg go up, right arm go forwards. Inhale. Then exhale, look to your hand going down. And then inhale, lift the right leg, left arm. And then exhale, look to your hand, bring the head down. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Exhale, bring your hand down. Inhale, right leg, left arm. And exhale. Inhale, left leg, right arm. And exhale. Inhale, right leg, left arm. And exhale. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, left leg, right arm. And then exhale. Bring your arms back, but stay with your head up. Then interlace your fingers and stretch your arm and bringing your arms as high as possible up and then lifting both legs. Inhale. And then exhale, bend your knee and bend your elbow. I'm going with the forehead down. Bring the legs now together. And then again, inhale, stretch your arms and legs and coming all the way up. Inhale. And exhale, bend your elbows and knees. Inhale and stretch. And exhale. Inhale and stretch. And exhale. One more time. Inhale and stretch. Now letting go, bringing your legs a little bit wider. Bringing your arms forwards. Inhale. And then exhale. Bring your hands under your shoulders, legs together. Roll your shoulders backwards. Lift yourself up in a big cobra. Over your knees, toes under. To a downward facing dog. Just a little bit more straighter mat. Good. So stay in downward dog. And then come high on your toes, bend your knees a little bit, and then turn the knees over to your right. And then stretch your legs, and then bend again, turning your knees over to the left. Inhale and exhale. 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 If you want to make it a little bit harder, you bring one hand up and then you bring it down. Inhale and then exhale. Inhale. And when you turn to the right hand goes up. And then the other side up and downward dog. Bend and downward dog. Twist and bend. Downward dog. Twist and bend. Downward dog. One more time. And now for the last, to make it more comfortable and more harder. Your right hand is up. And then with your left hand lifting up. Maybe this is it. Or stretching your leg to the front. And then change the other side. So you're twisting to the left hand going up, lifting the right leg, or stretch your right leg forwards and kick. And then coming back, and then up and stretch. Bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. And 2 more times. The deer and the beer and the mangoes. And then the last one, come to a normal downward dog. Just stay breathing. Just stretch the whole body, bringing sitting bones into the air. And maybe wibble a little bit to find the right place that you're comfortable. Inhale. Then bring your feet together and exhale. Now on the inhalation, bring the left leg all the way up into the sky. So you do a one leg twisting dog here. Inhale. And then on the exhalation, look to your hands, level your hip, swing the leg forwards and step forwards. Then turn the back heel into the mat. Circle the right arm all the way up. Stretch your front leg so we don't go to a warrior. We're stepping just to the side. And then bending all the way over to the side, we do the moon circles. And then going down. And then going forwards with the arms and you're circling up. So you make one circle. It's like you're holding the moon. I think it's not full moon. But then that you're holding the moon. So you do moon circles. One more circle. And then we're turning to the other side. Forwards down. Sideways up. Forwards going down. Sideways up. Let's do one more circle. And then when we are going down, we stay down. Placing your hands down on the mat. Turning your toes a little bit more in. Inhale, stretch your spine. And then exhale, bending as deep as possible all the way down. I really like this stretch for in my ankles, my calf muscles. Especially in the times of coronavirus, I'm walking more. And then this stretch is really nice. So from here, turning your left toe forward, so walk your hands forwards. Using maybe your fingertips or a block, inhale, and then point your toes and coming all the way down. And then you feel a nice stretch by your ankle on the front. And then turning the back heel up, bending the front knee, placing your right hand down, twisting, easy twist. And circle your hand back on the mat and then step back to downward facing dog. Stay there or coming forwards and do a vinyasa. So strong center, roll your shoulders to the center, navel in, pelvic floor in. Chaturanga Dandasana, inhale, coming forwards to an upper dog or cobra. Back. Then inhale again. And exhale, bring your right leg all the way up into the sky. So it's a downward dog with the twist. Be strong with 10 fingers. Strong on the inside of your shoulder blades. And then exhale, level your hip, swing the leg forwards and step forwards. Turning the back heel to the coming up like catching a full moon, stretching your front leg, turning your toes in, and then moving to the back and coming down and make there the circle. Inhale, coming forwards up, and then exhale, sideways down. Inhale, forwards up, and then back, sideways down. And then we go to the front down. So we make a circle the other side. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. One last circle. And now coming down and now staying down. Place your hands in the middle. Turn your toes more in to have that deep stretch on the side of your ankle and calf. Inhale. And on the exhalation, come as deep as possible. And remember, it's not important how deep you go. It's important what you feel. I have small legs, long hamstrings, so for me it's easy to go down with my head, but maybe you're halfway and you feel the same, so that's perfectly fine. And then on the inhalation, looking forwards, walk your hands forwards and turn your right toes forwards. Use maybe blocks or books or cushions or your fingers. Inhale, and then on the exhalation, bending all the way forwards. Try to level your hips, the hips parallel on the front of the yoga mat. Stretching your toes so you feel stretch on the front. And then inhale, looking forwards. Now turn the back heel up, bending the front knee. Place your left hand and raise the right arm all the way up in one leg twisting dragon or easy twist. That's the same position, but two different names. And then on the exhalation, looking down, bring your hand down and stepping back, down dog. Or coming forwards to plank. Going to chaturanga. Inhale to upper dog and exhale to downward facing dog. And then looking forwards, bringing your left knee forwards and bring your shin down into a pigeon. Then glide with your back toes backwards, coming high on your fingertips. So real pigeon, chest forwards. That's the movement why it's called pigeon, like a pigeon chest. And then looking over your left shoulder. And then you feel the squeeze in the lower spine, but also a nice stretch in your hip flexor again. Pressing the back heel away. So very active. No yin here, very young. And then on the inhalation, looking forwards. Now you can softening, bringing the weight into your left hip so you can swing your right back leg forwards and crossing over to your left knee, placing your foot down. If that's not possible, bring it to the front where it goes. So your right hand goes back. Inhale, bringing your left arm up so you create space. Then you twist and hug your elbow, maybe like a hugging position on your leg or like a stop sign, and press yourself deeper into the twist. One more breath. And then inhale, looking forwards, and exhale, letting go. Just come with the weight forwards and land on your shin and stepping with your feet backwards. If that's not possible, bring both legs to a side and then coming in this pigeon. Come high in your fingertips. Stay on your toes on the back, lifting the knee, opening your chest. Think about the pigeon I see here on the roof by my neighbor, a pigeon sitting. And you see this chest going forwards. And then looking over your right shoulder, where your knees bend. You feel the squeeze by the kidneys, by the lower spine. And if the leg is really straight and strong, active, you feel also in your hip flexor a strong opening. Stay breathing. And then inhale, looking forwards, then softening down, moving the weight into your right hip so you can swing the left forwards. Now over your knee, place your foot down, bring your left arm backwards, right arm goes up, inhale. And then exhale, you twist, you hug your arm over your knee, or you do the stop sign. And then looking over your shoulder. Stay breathing. And then inhale, looking forwards. And exhale, letting go. Now lean backwards, sit on both sitting bones and stretch your legs in the boat pose. Stretch your arms. Now inhale, make your boat a little bit bigger. And exhale, a little bit smaller. So inhale, big boat. Exhale, small boat. Inhale, big. Exhale, small. 2 more times, inhale. And exhale, one last one. Now stay here. But slowly, slowly make it bigger, 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 bigger. And land softly on your yoga mat. Then, bending your knees and place your feet close by the buttocks on hip distance. Knees are up, arms by your side. Take a deep inhalation. And then exhale, draw the navel in. Scoop your tailbone under. Active with the heels into the mat. Buttocks is active to lift up your hips. Then catch your hands under. Stretch your elbows to lift more with the belly, the chest. And stay here in the bridge posture. And of course, for more advanced practitioners, you can raise yourself all the way up to the full bridge, Urdhva Dandasana. Maybe play there a little bit, wibble, forwards, backwards, left and right. And then where you are, half or full bridge, you're coming down. Bring your knees to your chest, stretch your legs. Reaching to your calf or ankles, and then bring the legs closer, closer, so that the lower spine is rounding and coming off the mat, like a Paschimottanasana on his back. And now you have a choice to stay here or going deeper with the legs over, bringing your hands in the lower spine. Roll the shoulders under so that you really lean on your shoulders, and then you can stretch 1 or 2 legs up to the ceiling. And really lean into your hands so you don't have to stand on your neck. You stand more on your shoulders and arms and elbows. And then flex your feet and lower the right. And then you change. And you change a couple of times. Knees are staying straight, feet are bent. And then the last one, you're ending with both legs down, stretching your arms, and then slowly you roll down. So when you are here, as still with your legs together, you can also roll down now. Bend your knees. Place your feet down on the mat. Bring your knees out like a Supta Baddha Konasana. But then lifting the head, we go in one movement into the fist posture, Machasana, bringing your hands under your buttocks, lifting your chest to squeeze the shoulder blades, lengthening the neck, and then bringing the head backwards. Stay breathing. Stay working with the shoulders, the shoulder blades. Squeeze them together. That's giving stability for the upper spine and neck. And then stay squeezing the shoulders, lengthening the neck. Exhale, coming forwards with the head. Then letting go of your arms. Lie down. Just bring your hands on the belly. And just lie down in Supta Baddha Konasana. Feeling the energy flow, the yin, the yang, and bring them into the belly. And on the exhalation, bring the legs together. Bring your arms over the head like in cartoon cactus. And move your legs over to the left and over to the right, looking to the opposite side. Do that a couple of times to balance your spine, to calm down after the yang. And then ending in the middle. Bring your arms back and stretch your legs. And prepare yourself for the last relaxation. So make it comfortable. And make it as comfortable as possible. Maybe you want to stay a little bit longer into the Savasana. And using blankets and cushions under your knees. The most important part of the Savasana is that the spine is straight. So no big cushions under the head. Little ones are okay. But the spine has to be straight. And then letting go of all tension. Feel the energy in your body. Feel this tinkling, this energy flow. So the cells has this quality to give energy when you stretch them. Piezoelectricity is that called like a stone. You can make fire with this stone, firestone. That's a little bit like our bodies when we stretching. So feel that energy flowing now through our bodies. And then, if you like to close the class together with me, then you wake up, and otherwise just stay lying down and resting for as long as possible you like. Turn to your right side. Push yourself up to sitting. Bring your hands together. Just tune into yourself. Just feel the body. And then making also energy from the resistance of the hands to swiping your hands up and down, creating energy, and bring that into your heart. Bring the right hand on the heart and the left hand on the body. Just to remind yourself to have an open heart, that everything can flow there. No judgment there, just freedom and love and respect and gratitude. And at the same time, feel your belly, a reminder for you to stay grounded. Stay grounded in your being, to your authentic self. Namaste. So thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions, just write them down. Just write them down on Facebook or on YouTube so I can give an answer to that if you like. And have a beautiful day and see you soon again. Bye bye.